Welcome in, y'all, to some Dream Daddy. Let's get into it. Dad tip 74. Okay, never mind. Right. We're voice acting. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and made some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. That's right, because she was out late and acting funky. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. Honestly, just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices or good. I'm not sorry because that was uncalled for. I'm just gonna say good. Yeah, good. All right. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Oh my gosh, Zoe, I had a vague picture in my head of what we looked like, but I totally forgot. Hey Moose, welcome in. I'm glad you made it. Well, Chris, we're glad you're here as well. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Give me 1 second, y'all. Get a memento. Vlad's dashing good looks caught you that off guard, Chris. All right, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. So stay home from school and help, right? Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Which, it's like, honestly, that sounds so nice, though. Oh my gosh, am I really gonna fill out a profile right now? On a Friday night, you are most likely to... Oh my god. Oh my god, is this real? Okay, Polish and sort my coin collection. Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns. Or sink into blissful oblivion. On a Friday night. On a Friday night, Vlad is going to be... I'm like falling asleep watching the History Channel and sinking into a blissful oblivion sleep. This kind of seems like the same thing. Literally, Netflix and grill is... We're not going to talk about that. I guess we'll fall asleep watching the History Channel. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Hey, Grandma, welcome to the stream. My trusty grill, The Lost Shaker of Salt, passed away on DVD for instructional purposes. A boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. I'm kind of stuck between the last two. We'll do the survival skills have trained us. What are our turn-ons? Strong dad arms. Tennis shoes with long white socks. A well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. Tennis shoes with long white socks? Who's the grill artist? We could just be a total grill dad, apparently. We'll go with street smarts. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, a salty boat captain, pro skater who's also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space. We're gonna go with pro skater who's also an astronaut. Just seems like us. Favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. I feel like it's that one. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing 1,000 piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, being emotionally vulnerable. Well, I want to do the geocache thing. I was gonna say, but the arson thing, it's just kind of out there, and I feel like it'll bring some flavor to our napping with the History Channel on and our more chill dad vibes. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. My book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. Okay, I don't know about that. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home, sometimes simultaneously. We're just a little clumsy. We forget some stuff. I spent a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. How proud I am of my child, potential, end of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. When can I get a next cup of coffee? Lawnmower modifications. We'll do potential ends of the world. Profile complete. See? That wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Nah. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, what is that? Oh, that just means she's online. Hi, Vlad. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you signed up for Dad Book. They recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Why, Vlad, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy-to-buy things for a daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't even go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait, no. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. I was gonna say, is that the end? Shoofly. Replay intro. Replay intro? Is that like to like kind of start the whole game over? She literally did catfish with Zoe. I didn't know there were this many boys. Well, truly, we're gonna message Robert. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know, it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, he's most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. Oh. Okay. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Gun. Okay. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? A grifter? Non-favorite movie? Italian neo-realism. Ideal day is grave robbing. Never leaves home with at least 4 knives. Spend a lot of time thinking about... You ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Okay. Robert Small. Gotcha. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, fitness enthusiast, juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. Most likely to get one last good cardio session in. He's going to take a box of energy bars to a deserted island. He's turned on by a sub 6-minute mile. He wanted to be a beer pong world champion when he grew up. His favorite movie genre is buddy cop movies forever. His ideal date is scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. He never leaves home without his extra tube of energy gel, and he spends a lot of time thinking about his mile time. It used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Well, Craig, maybe. And, oh my gosh, he's got a lot. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no wave music. Can most likely find him perfecting his cold brew setup, one drip at a time. He's gonna take fine tunes to pass the days away to the deserted island. He's turned on by multi-instrumentalism. Can we play the guitar? Oh, we were in a band, so he wanted to be a barista growing up, weirdly enough. His favorite movie genre is shit with subtitles. His ideal day is an animal shelter, and seriously consider adopting a cat. He'll never leave home without his headphones, both in ear and over ear. Okay, just in case. Felt. Spends a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it was a bad idea? Felt. Matt Sella. Brian, I'm just not interested in him. I remember we had a bad introductory, how do you say that? So I'm just not deck building is the ideal day. Okay, that could be fun though. Spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter's smarter than I am. That's right, he wanted to have a battle of the daughters. We're not doing that because we definitely have the best daughter. How do you do? I've finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I'll do my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitably of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. Friday nights, you can find him listening to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimen. He would take a coffin with him to a desert island. Pronouncing bosom correctly is a turn on. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. Aw. His favorite movie genre is foreign art house horror. His ideal day, it's night. We are in an industrial dark wave club. Ooh, in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. Okay, Damien. He never leaves home without his upside down cross. And he spends a lot of time thinking about Mortality salience. Okay. Which one's Brian? Yeah, no, we did. We did, Moose. He was not. I wasn't in the mood for him. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarity articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know and I'm sorry. He's gonna brew some strong teas on Friday nights and paint his miniatures. Okay, that's adorable. If you had one thing to take with you on a deserted island, what would it be? A remembrance of things passed by Marcel Proust. He's turned on by muscles. Well, we're pretty scrawny. He wanted to be a movie star when he grew up. His favorite movie genre is documentaries on art history. His ideal day is each of us reading a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. Okay. Never leaves home without his glasses, and he forgets them a lot. And he spends a lot of time thinking about people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Okay, Hugo. Felt. And who could forget Joseph, voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years and running, living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. On a Friday night, you are most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. It would have... He's going to take his 6-string on a deserted island. His turn-ons are his loving wife. Truly, I'm sure we could do something about that because Slane's lazy enough. What did you want to be when you grew up? A ship captain, movie genre. His favorite is going to be filled with good movies. His ideal date is a lovely night on the town with his wife. He never leaves home without a good book, and he spends a lot of time thinking about how he can be a better man, husband, and father. Joseph Christensen. Well, aren't you just a hole-in-one? Okay. Well, can I message multiple at one time, or like, how does that work? Because I want to message. I just want to stir up trouble with Robert Small. I just want to get in sticky situations, if you know what I mean. Chapter select? Wait, can I have? Excuse me. Can we have multiple? Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice, and ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Want to grab a drink? I sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Oh, I got you, Moose. Not making amends, though. Hey, it says that he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Twiddle my thumbs, watch cat videos on the internet. Going for the cat videos. Start down a rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. No! I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watched my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. Jump back over to Dadbook to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Okay, well, who cares? Well, I guess the guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. He's doing that where he... Leaving me on red? I am not gonna double text you. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. Let's put on... History Channel. Ooh, Naked and Afraid, catching the deadliest ancient aliens is on. I'm so cold. I'm so scared. At this rate, I don't think we're gonna catch these aliens by day 15. I'm having trouble following this. Ancient astronaut theorists predict that being naked makes you 10 times more likely to find ancient aliens. Some suggest that aliens are fascinated with human physique, most notably the butt. Okay, I'm back in. Several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get back up. I get up and walk around the house. My stomach rumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Cullen to cook. Chef Cullen to cook a gourmet delicacy. I forgot we named him Vlad Cullen. Oh my god. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Make a sandwich, microwave some eggs, mustard jar. Okay, we're gonna make a sandwich. We're not totally Neanderthals. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The standwich. A lost art. A lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. Oh. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. It's still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong. In my mouth. No! Wait, I'm a wreck. Finish my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. Spend a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it, after installing it above one of the doors in the living room. And slam. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and seeking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to the song. No, look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something, Space Jam. Dad? I turn around and see Amanda standing in the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Oh, God. Hey, Amanda Panda, you alright?
I'm fine.
Oh, what are you doing? I, found the hoop and I'm taking it to the hole.
Huh.
Pass me the rock. Laser the ball to Amanda. Granny toss that apple. Or put up a brick. Let's put up a brick. We're gonna laser. I led the league in blocks, set the record for rebounds in my rookie year. Think you can handle this? What's a rebound? Oh, when someone misses a shot and the other player tries to retrieve it, that's a... Just kidding. Amanda zigzags past me and tips a layup into the hoop. Art of war, bitches. Amanda, language? Sun Tzu didn't care about language. I would argue that Sun Tzu cared very much about language, so once you write something as timeless as the art of war, then you're allowed to swear. Amanda sticks out her tongue and dunks for another 2 points. Seriously though, are you okay? You look like you've been crying.
Huh.
Oh. Dude, I'm cool. I just saw, this really cute dog on the way home, and it let me pet its belly. I couldn't contain my emotions. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. Tell me more about this dog. I'm sitting on a fence of if I ask her to tell me more about the dog, is it gonna seem like I think that's it? Or is it gonna be tell me more about the dog so I can find out that you're BSing me? But I don't want to pry too much with the middle one's obviously no, but the first one, I don't want her to be like, no, Dad, leave me alone. You know what I mean? Well, ask if that's all she's upset about. If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Okay, perfect. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away.
Huh.
Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine. Really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Oh, okay. Just making sure. Maybe you should be less concerned with my face and more concerned with full court press. Oh. Amanda and I played ball for a little longer, then we cooked dinner together. We managed to not almost burn down the house this time. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glaze with creme fraiche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check the DAC book. It's a message from Robert. Hey Robert, good seeing you. At the cookout, want to grab a drink. You up? What are you doing? Not the you up text. It's nighttime. Like, we're sitting here having a dad-daughter moment. What you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. Just chilling, watching television with my daughter, just working on my motorcycle. Oh, God. I guess we're just chilling. We're just chilling. Type back, just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and hits send. It'll make you look cooler. A couple moments pass by. Another message pops up. Want to grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kind of late. That's what I'm saying. Stop, Sally. I didn't know the sticky situation was going to come this soon. Come on, Pops. Live a little. I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot more fun tonight. You're trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? Fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for more details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies. Oh, barflies. I said barflies. Drinking beer and watching sports, I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Oh God. Hey buddy. Ahoy there, Skipper. Robert and Mary here? Oh, uh-oh. I brought Mary along, figured we needed a drinking buddy. What? Okay. Okay. Oh man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me. Exactly. Like,
Ugh.
Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Beer, something tropical, whiskey straight up. Oh god. Why do I want to get something tropical? I feel like he's gonna want the whiskey response, right? Like, am I swaying him at this point? Yeah. It's one of those, like, I want to be myself, but we'll do something tropical. He didn't like that like at all. He radiated black. What do I look like? A toucan? Welcome to the Robert party. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going. Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seemed like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Where are we going? Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on. We're bar hopping. Oh. Alright. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So, where are we headed? Irish hour drinking. It's an Irish pub. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart.
Come on.
Puns are the lowest form of humor, Vlad. Try harder. Ouch. Am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. We walk into Irish Hour drinking. Oh, okay. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round, what are you having? Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Beer might be good. Do they make fruity Irish cocktails? We'll do the whiskey. We'll fit in. Oh, one of the eggplants jumping off of him. And okay, let's do it. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey, and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and sidles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's slip this one. Oh, let's sip this one, why don't we? Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. Oh, jeez. That'll put hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Oh. Hey! Vlad, be a dear and get us another round, will ya?
Hey.
I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen this guy smile, let alone laugh. Wait a minute, are y'all... Why? I didn't think it was funny that y'all two were hanging out at first. I mean, she's just kind of does whatever she does, so, like, I think that was, like, a little bit more normalized. When does the Tofu fan club meet up at Applebee's at 9:30 p.m.? What is going on in the chat that I'm not paying attention to? I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks.
Hey.
So Edith's kid snuck some pot brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spotted that little hemp sweat shirted gremlin in the act, so I got up to Edith with the baggie, and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she freaks out at me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad and blah, blah, blah. So what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was gonna be fine. They both erupted in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. Oh, more laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and told them that time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? Oh, oh God. And then the way they just... Oh, God. What? You know, the devil's lettuce. I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. One of Blaze. She's not playing. What? No. I am a law-abiding citizen. You with the feds. Uh, Feds? Okay, we'll go with that then. I worked hard for what I have, and no 2-bit corner boy is gonna drop the dime on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want it. Ran? What? Remember, you come at the king, you best not miss. Jesus, kid, dial it back. Robert giggles helplessly. I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor. Fine, fine. We sit around and sip our drinks. People watch us and crack jokes. Watching and cracking jokes, after a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Vlad! Isn't Joseph wondering where you are? Lots of eligible bachelors around here, huh? Could you get the next round? I feel like this is gonna be... The first one I feel is already like... She's gonna get pissy with that one, I feel. But I feel like bachelors could help her stay. The next round is gonna get her to come back. So... The third option... Oh my god. I was gonna say... Wait a minute, why are we gonna... This live contains themes that some audience may find uncomfortable. Oh man. That's so true. I'm gonna make her get the round. That's so true. You trying to ditch me, pal? No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. Ooh. I just... No, it's fine. Vlad wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. So wait a minute. Did Robert invite her to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, clear the air a little bit? It most certainly is Dream Daddy T. Welcome in, y'all. I hope your Fridays have been kind to you. Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Nice seeing you. Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer. Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about him? You know, they're married. And she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I just gestured to her across the bar when she's making goo-goo eyes at that young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just the thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Oh man, you know I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types. Oh, don't worry, I got pretty wild back in my day. Still got a little wild in you. There's so much wild in me. I get so wild. I've got a whole safari in here, just really wild all the time. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? Think you can go shot for shot? There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes his shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool. He probably hates small talk. Uh, so how are things?
Hey.
I hate small talk. Oh, okay. Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of silence, or they're afraid of what the other person is going to think of the silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Oh, all right.
Hey.
Robin and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar, patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer, Mary giving the hard to sell to that young man. The young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Huh, maybe silence is nice sometimes. So you ever kill a man? Oh. Robert. I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watch the life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, it's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had. Gone. What time is it? My daughter is calling. I need to get home. My daughter needs me. No.
Hey.
Great, me neither. Okay. Oh, the way. You went about that. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously.
Oh.
Or am I? I laugh nervously again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom and I assume crawled out of the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Literally, I feel less safe with Mary around, without Mary too. Like he's showing us different sides. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll! Oh! Sorry. Whiskey. Inside voices. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary's gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar. Lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday. We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this. It's the first time I've ever been drunk. Oh, God. Thank you guys so much for the double taps. We're at 3.8 thousand, y'all. Thank you. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far and have had a good Friday. Where to? You'll see. Are we going to another bar? Oh, I follow Robert through the street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally, a liquor store.
Oh.
Wait here. I'll be right back. Yes, Dream Daddy. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. Why is he, hiding on the side of the screen? He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. I take a sip. Why is Zinfandel? This is Zinfandel? What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting. It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. I start to say something, thinking of his lecture about valuing silence earlier, and stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at shit. Oh. What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. That felt good. Manly things, Is he gonna get us into trouble? Is he the kind of crowd we want Vlad Cullen around, you guys? What's going on? He presses a stone into my free hand. Oh my gosh. Now you try. Why is he 14? But really? Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Oh.
With feeling. Oh gosh. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know it has to be done. I got a problem with authority. I'm sorry. This one's for you, Pappy. Not the filtered comment. Who said what? I got a problem with authority? Oh, Moose, it's fine. Do not worry about it. This one's for you. Is that for him? Is that towards him? Like Pappy? Like he's calling him Pappy? I have unresolved resentment towards my father. I'm gonna express it through property damage. I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alleyway, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. What are we doing, you guys? After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I'm no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I'm starving. I mean, we were literally like drunker than drunk a minute ago. Let's get pizza. I can't argue with that. Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. Okay, Vlad. That's. I know just the place. Oh God. I followed Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in a... Alleys and side streets? Who is this cat? Like, until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole in the wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pete's Pizza Pizza. Ta-da! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter, tossing a dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out the stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Vlad, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? Of course, Manny. Because I know it's one of those. Like, he wants us to want what he wants. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice on a paper plate, so saturated with grease that I'm worried it will fall apart. We take our pizza outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. I do not agree with Vlad. But we are playing easy to get. You said it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear noises coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in ya? Oh. You betcha. I'm so tired, but I love my daughter and I should go home to make sure that she's all right. You guys, he's bad news. What do we do? You betcha sounds kind of like totally G-word. That's what I'm saying. He's kind of scaring me. I just don't want to keep doing bad stuff with him. Like, can we just go to your house or something? You know what I mean? Like, I just want to chill. He's a daddy that's a true baddie. Let's Oh my gosh. Getting pizza wasn't bad. That's true, Zoe. We're gonna put I'm so tired, but we'll do it in the middle. I'm so tired, but my dad's stamina is waning, but I'm game for more. Oh, I wasn't gonna do it. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep toward, caution not to be heard or seen. Shh! Don't shush me so loud. Shh! We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, it suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie. We look into the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater, and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he's finally realized he's in love with. Why are we sneaking into a romance movie? Romance comedy. This doesn't seem like, that's really true, Zoe. How late could it be? We're at like the midnight showing. Kiss already! Oh, there's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah! The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Oh god. Hey man, keep it down. Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest! Hey Ernest! I know you, it's me, your neighbor. Hi! Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kissed anyone yet? It turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who, for some reason, he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think there was some subtext I'm missing here. Boo, love is dead. Shut up, it's beautiful. No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credit starts to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're going to sit here and appreciate them. Okay. Wait a what? Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders, catering, fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over, he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film. We leave the movie theater. Okay, so I don't know how that made me feel. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey, assholes. Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. Oh god, it's gonna be the guy I cracked his window. My knee, what the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway blocking our exit. Oh god, not the teenagers. Oh, what do you guys want? Why'd you go throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee. My orthopedist is gonna be pissed. Ernest tosses another rock up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh. Well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and, movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably gonna feel super sore in the morning.
Oh.
We ruined it for you? That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classicist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What?
Huh?
Have you ever even seen any Michael Powell, A Matter of Life and Death, 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Wait a minute, isn't that... Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You of all people should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes. Oh no, now you've done it! Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. Fuck my knee! Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Oh, God. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts. Alright, buddy. Talk like punk, get hit like a punk. Robert squares up into a boxer's stance. This is a child. Queensbury rules. 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. What? And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points.
Excuse me?
You'll have to designate a second hand if you're unable to fulfill your role as a main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough youthful fight facity to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensbury. We're just gonna go. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensbury Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable.
Hey.
You throw the rules at them, though. They always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensbury sanctioned throwdown. But, full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow. See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here. Robert and I cooled down a bit as we walked back to the neighborhood with our busted knee, I guess, right? I'm so sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies, to be honest. I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever seen a Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller is cash. Thanks for defending my honor. Thanks for the dinner and a movie. Thanks for the adventure. Thanks for the adventure sounds like a rom-com of itself. But that's like the only one I'm liking. Adventure's all I got, buddy. Robert throws an arm around my shoulder, and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep.
Oh boy.
This was a interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheeks, a rare sight. Ooh. Let's hang again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder. Night, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Robert heads back inside, and I stumble my way back home. We walked him home? I don't know about y'all, but I kind of gathered that it was going to be the other way around. Real automotive care, crime, whiskey, bad ideas, bar.
That was really special.
We got an A on the date? We did good, you guys. Heck yeah. Thank you, Moose, for the gifts, by the way. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far and have had a good day. Well, I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles. I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if I got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the spot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want the big old envelope we got from HIA.
Yeah.
Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of the envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student, you nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible.
Oh, no.
Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Yes.
Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Thank you, miss, for the confetti. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. Felt. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the day, through the bay.
All right.
And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down, you're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online, they match you with someone with a similar major and interest. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. Don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange students who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying that you need one. I bet I could forge one, I think. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No! I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Oh, Dad, stop! You're gonna make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and a kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. No.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh my gosh, so that was like the first date with Robert? What's this? I got messaged by Damien and Hugo? Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Oh. Why are you answering? Can I leave him on red? Can I look at the other one? Ooh. Okay. Hugo and I are... Oh, we're planning to go to... Oh, we're in a group chat. I got you. Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown and were wondering if you would care to accompany us. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I run out of distressed parchment paper. Oh, why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I've got to destroy this computer. Vlad, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. The Victorians were well versed in information security. Vlad, do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see art. Let's see that art. I guess let's get into it. That's what I was wondering, Moose, because it seems like it's a dating site for dads, but they claimed it was like kind of like a dad Facebook group. It's more of what I imagine it to be anyways. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo around here, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Vlad? I turn around. It's Joseph! Joseph, what are you doing here? Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art appreciator? Appreciatist? Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too? Yep. Admittedly, a little out of my depth here. Thank God, I thought I was going to be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know. Thank God.
Oh.
Yep, I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. The points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Anyway, where are the guys? I look around and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve. Evening, friends.
Oh.
Who's ready for some art? You know I am. I have no idea what I'm in for. Art is dead and nothing is real. Okay. No idea what I'm in for. Same. All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. I like art now. I've got the table in my sights now. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go help myself to some tiny wines. Talk art with Hugo and Damien. Or get cheese and tiny wine with Joseph. I kind of want to sneak away with Joseph. I think I need to cheese that before I delve into art appreciation.
Oh.
Good idea. Appreciating art does burn a lot of calories. Gotta carb up on these crackers. Joseph and I sidle up to the snack table. There's a pretty nice spread of little plastic cups of white wine, some crackers, grapes, and cheese. This is more my speed. We eat a couple of cheese cubes in silence. These are really good.
Hey.
Yeah, I didn't eat dinner. I think I could probably just fill up on snacks if I'm sneaky about it. I already ate dinner, but I'll have room for cheese. I will always have room for cheese. I'm going in for more crackers. Cover me. I shield Joseph from the small crowd of mild-mannered art people milling around the room. I don't think anyone's paying attention. We should probably get back to Damien and Hugo. Right, let me just fill this cup with cheese first. For the road. Road cheese?
Hey.
The best kind. Okay. We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of, I'm not even sure, hanging on the walls. Oh geez. What am I looking at here?
Oh.
This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a metaphor for the human condition. It reminds me of my childhood. It represents strife. It's a butt. Um, uh, uh, can I see the painting? Am I looking at the painting? It reminds me of my childhood, just seems too like, oh, like, very like abrupt. It represents strife, seems like, okay, I don't know how you got that. It's a metaphor for the human condition. Mm, sure. It seems to be an attempt to visually represent a universal experience. That's really powerful, Vlad. Care to expound on it? Just kidding, it's a butt. um I'm so tempted. With pleasure. These vivid, simple forms communicate a solemnity, solemnity that is betrayed by the raw expressiveness of the brushwork, which, in a way, speaks to the essential nature of human experience. The scars left by the passage of time and the turmoil of contemporary life are both contextualized and deepened by the rose-colored echoes of pre-Oedipal consciousness. Slow down there, Vlad. Do us a favor and keep it simple. It's a butt. Everyone else stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt. I
Oh.
While a valid assessment, I can't help feeling your initial judgment may be closer to the artist's intentions. Maybe you're underestimating how much the artist liked butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artworks in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization. Wow, how do you figure that? That's what it says on the placard. Oh. Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by, what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Ugh, shh, oh, shh, I could do that. Excuse me?
Hi.
Hugo, not here. Oh. No, come back here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artist's skill to execute even a fraction as impressive as this one. Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like you yourself is bad, so your art would likely be. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying this passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No. It's wine and cheese. Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese.
Oh.
We got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it going to be any weirder than this art?
How delightful.
Absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it.
Oh.
Damien, Hugo, Joseph, and I walk over to the performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and at us.
Oh.
So, quick question. Shoot. What is happening? I second this question. Performance art. What does it mean? Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Cullen. Fear of existence, the very humanity of being human. They really like screaming. We're gonna put butts. What do you think they're trying to say?
Hey.
I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the art uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis. That's beautiful, Damien. So, what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, really mean it. Damien fixes him with a hard stare.
Bad.
I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd.
Oh.
Wise.
Hey.
We watch the rest of the performances as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Phew, I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decided to walk home together. We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. Tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun. Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. Plus, it'd be delicious. A nice Emmentaler, possibly?
Oh.
Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint?
Huh.
I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time.
Oh.
I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in a unique profession, like, for example, luchadors. I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses, mostly boats. Really? Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery and artwork.
Oh.
What? Boats are cool. What about you, Vlad? Food artistry, landscapes, or tasteful nudes of the artist? We'll do some tasteful nudes of the artist.
Oh.
Wait. Is that of myself? Is that of Vlad's self? Art is a money-making business. I know what sells. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. Nobody comments on it. It's just that's...
Oh.
All right, boys. Good art. Good art.
Oh.
Agreed.
Oh.
See you guys around? Whether you want to or not. We're all neighbors after all. Head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. Shoo fui, y'all. Thank you for the double taps. We're at
Welcome.
6.2 thousand,
You
y'all. Thank
got
you, thank you.
dabs.
And thank you, Chris, for the double taps. I see you out there. Shoo fui. So, we've spent a night with Robert. We had a night with the boys and some cheese. How do I go back? You want to go on a date with Craig Moose? Let's send him a message. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dadbook page and type out a message. Hey, bro, or should I say neighbor? Let's catch up like old times. A couple of moments pass before I hear a ding on the computers. It's a message from Craig that was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages, and he logs off to prep for the game. Let's see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines, newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at the collage. It's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Want to go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up. Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks at me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Thank you for joining us, Chris. We'll see you next time. Have a good rest of your evening and sweet dreams. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kids' softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. So, when did the kids start crying and running off of the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks?
Oh.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. Keep your eye on the ball. What's important is that you're having fun, or what are you willing to sacrifice to win? Just keep your eye on the ball. And also an eye on the bat, and the outfield, and the other players. Just keep your eye on all the stuff simultaneously. Nice. We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Cake stand Craig is good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out in the center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. Oh. See? It's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the ninth inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up at this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. When I open my eyes, Craig caught the ball, right? I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. Oh. Or Amanda.
Huh?
I caught the ball. You saved me.
Yeah.
I caught the ball. Damn, I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girl lines up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man.
Oh.
Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. So proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello! Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel? Yeah, it's me. Good looking out.
Ah.
Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all her math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later.
Oh.
Vlad, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, and then we can hang. Sounds good? Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Oop. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
Oh.
Oh. I don't know if I can. Nonsense! The girls won! What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hands on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. All right. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course! Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What? What? It's a real place. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day.
Oh.
Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco filling inside? Oh, God. Ah, pizza co's. I could never forget. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy foods. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a pizza that. No, absolutely not.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating a salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad. A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Create a diversion, tag team with Amanda, or smokescreen Martha. Smokescreen Martha. Alright, we're going back to my wingman days. I gotta run the blocking play. Yep. So Martha, it must get lonely without Daniel. You know, I also happen to be an eligible single father. I waggle my eyebrows at her. Pass. I remember that working better in the past. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover? Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course, but I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold.
Bro.
It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear if I have to buy it. Martha storms off toward her kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens! Tiffany is a stellar hitter. Phew, I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Oh, man.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
Oh.
Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. Definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Oop. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh? That's so interesting. So do you know if he's, like, available? I didn't even think about him playing DDR with the baby strapped to his chest, though, man. Oh my god. I honestly don't know if I could say, seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God, all of a sudden a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. You stone harpy. What? Ugh. I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda.
Bro!
What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're gonna be stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick advice with Craig. We head out the pizza place. Finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you out of myself for a second. Ooh. River burps. Well, almost all of myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? Oh. This might be less catch and you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. Again, with the baby? I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange.
Nice.
You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on a cake stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal cake stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long, I don't even know where to begin. Ask about coaching softball, ask about business, ask about the kids. That'd be enough for now. We'll ask him about coaching softball. So is softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you? I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They'd take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. We'll ask about the kids. I can't believe you're father of 3. Neither can I. You know me, I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I'd spent trying to figure things out led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Maybe that's enough for now. It's nice out here, quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh? Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes.
I don't know.
I'm just Not so interested. Or so not interested. Well, what are you interested
I
in?
don't know.
I don't know.
Oh.
Peace and quiet. That's hot. Hot silence.
Hey.
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday.
Hmm.
But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time.
Oh.
And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you.
Oh.
So the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Hit softballs, don't get hit on by moms. The right person will eventually come along, or you're doing a great job. Those kids love you, and to add that whole team loves you. I don't think you got the dad. I think you got this dad thing down right.
Oh.
Thanks, bro.
Hmm.
That means a lot coming from you. Well, I'm distracted. I missed the softball, and it hits me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along.
Oh.
Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me.
Oh.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Oh. Craig spends a moment examining my head. It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better. Oh, he better.
Bro.
You would be so lucky. Moose, thank you for the hand heart. I mean... Is that, I mean... I feel like I've earned it at this point. Oh! Waiting all day to hang out with you. Wait, I can't... Wait, for real?
Hmm.
Well, wait. What kind of fancy college were we? Oh!
Hmm.
Walk it off, champ. Are the lights on this softball field really hot, or is that just me? I get up and dust myself off. River yawns.
Hmm.
Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh?
Hmm.
I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house we went to that got broken up by a helicopter? House party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Hey.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked.
Hmm.
Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
Hey.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college.
Hmm.
Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us.
Nice.
Never enough time, huh? Guess not.
Oh.
Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil?
Yeah.
I figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync? Or do the shark hunters lip sync?
Oh.
Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made.
Ah.
Thanks, I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash, and the other it's... Amanda, is that me?
Hmm?
Yep, the whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Aw, Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. Oh, he kissed my forehead. No big deal. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, the softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Oh, baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. All right, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, all right? I'll let them know you said hey. Shoo fui, y'all. Date complete. I can't believe. I don't even know what the daddy points are for. Rank S?
Performance for sure.
So he was down bad for us. What does the ranking mean? Like respect? Did I just get no respect from him? Why? Is it because I threw myself at that mom?
Welcome. You got that.
Alrighty, y'all. We are going to we're gonna get our save on. I was like, what did I say? We're gonna get our save on, which is technically just this, right? I don't have to actually save. It looks like next time we're probably gonna be talking to Matt. I'm still trying to figure out what that is, but it looks like we're gonna be talking to Matt next. He's got something to message us on. Dad points are platonic and daddy points are romantic. Okay. I'll have to figure that out next Friday. I was like, when do we do this? Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining.